Hi, I'm here with Sarah Evans of Sevans Strategy, the famous PR Sarah Evans on Twitter. And some of you may know Sarah went out on her own to form Sevans Strategy. When was that?
Just a year and a month ago.
Oh, year. Time flies. So, I wanted to ask you sort of what made you decide to take that move. And we just watched a show or a presentation here about raising your influencers, raising your visibility as an individual. What being independent, what is that? What role has that played?
Well, I'll tell you quickly how it happened. I had a role as a director of communications at a community college, and I found as my brand grew, freelancing requests were coming in, speaking requests were coming in, other opportunities were coming in, and literally was scared to death. And at the time, my current boss, who bless her heart, said, "We don't want to lose you, but at some point you're going to have to choose, what you want to do." And then she said, "I will tell you at no other point in your life will you be able to do something like this." And asked me questions like, "If you look back, will you regret this?" And I was like, "Yes."
And if you don't do it.
And so I talked to my husband and got his support, although he was very nervous. And we did a 1-month exit strategy from that position into the new company. And I'm so glad. My life mission statement has one sentence in there that says, I run unabashedly free through life without fear. And I thought every time I was scared of this, I thought that I need to do it. I need to do it. And it is scary. It's scary every day, but it is good to fear. It's motivating fear, and I'm having so much fun working with clients that I just adore, and really have a lifestyle now that is something I really enjoy and like.
That's great. Well, what has been the biggest challenge for you in getting going?
You know what? Honestly, it was hiring staff. It's one thing to worry about yourself and maybe your husband's well-being, but then when you take people on, I get why when people say they're part of a small business, it is like a family, because there are nights when you wake up and you think, "Oh my gosh, these people I'm responsible for these people, like their livelihood." And the client work is like, I get how to do that, and I can hire people on that know how to do that, and bringing clients in, that takes work and time and effort and courting and relationships, but it's really the responsibility of people who work for you.
Well, actually, one thing that we've been talking about a lot on Solo PR, on the Twitter chats, and on the LinkedIn group is the question of, when do you know that you want to hire people versus use subcontractors? What made you make that particular decision?
Well, for the positions that I have, I realized when I wasn't getting any sleep, I knew that it was time, because me not getting any sleep meant I had enough clients coming in, and then I looked at our budget and what we could afford, and actually one of the employees started off on a contract basis, and then we eased into it. It was like it made me feel better. But then I hired someone who's really like technically her title would be like my assistant, but she does so much more than that, because all of the communication that comes in every day, questions through email, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, we just get inundated with information. I needed somebody to help me respond in a timely manner, not respond as me, but just schedule meetings. There's travel, there's whatever. Somebody to help manage all of that, and it was an investment back in my time for the clients, and for other important parts of the business.
Right. Well, did you have an advisor to help you through that process?
No. I have learned through mistakes and good fortune.
Yeah. Well, great. Well, you've had a lot of good fortune. You give a lot to the community, so we're glad to see you succeeding as a independent.
Well, thank you. I feel that whenever I meet someone else who owns their own business, it's like an instant camaraderie or bonding, because we all know what it's like, the trials and tribulations, and if we're married or have life partners or a significant other, we know the trials and tribulations with balancing the family life and work life, so it's not easy.
Right. Well, thanks for taking time out to talk with me.
Thanks, Kelly.